Leo, the person on your mind was really listening to other people's opinions and taking way too much stock in what other people had to say about you guys' relationship. Like in there, you can see it says your connection isn't real, like comments like that. And it made them not sure about what decision to make regarding you. I did get the Taurus card, but what Spirit really pointed out to me was what this says on the bottom. It says, I took forever in making up my mind about our connection. Instead of speaking to you, I would run away and indulge in unnecessary pleasures in order to ignore my feelings. So they were numbing. But now something has changed that is making them lead more towards yes. What is that? Soul's purpose. Live your soul's purpose and presence. So there's a greater purpose for this relationship in this lifetime. They think that you demonstrate love and compassion, and you play a vital role in this situation or dynamic because your involvement has a greater purpose. So it's because of you. So Leo, when I asked Spirit what these opinions were about, what the lie was about, I got the Sun, which is actually your card. And so they were not only saying that this relationship wasn't real, this connection wasn't real, that it wasn't the happiness. They were literally saying this about you, who you are as a person, what you represent. That you as a person were not real. And so you could understand how if this person valued these other people's opinions, it would really mess with them. Okay. And I think that this person tends to be like this Taurus energy, practical, loyal, stable, but they can also be very slow moving and stubborn and materialistic. And that could have been part of what these people were playing into. So they wouldn't talk to you about it. They would run away and they would be like, and these people would say to them, oh, you don't need Leo anyway. And this person was influenced by them. So it created doubt. It created denial of the connection. What do we have here on the split? Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. And I feel like now this is beginning to be revealed because the Moon reversed is like, you don't really understand the steps that are in front of you because everything's not illuminated and it's not clear, which is now it's the Sun, and the Moon is in reverse is the Sun, essentially. Things coming to light, things coming to, like truth being revealed. And so this deception is being discovered in some way through your presence, through your involvement. It's got a greater purpose. And so they feel extremely foolish right now. So what energy are they in right now for Leo? I am getting strong Taurus energy here with that Taurus card. One or both of you could have strong Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay, so they're in Queen of Cups in reverse. So they're in this energy of, oh my God, this is over forever. I have really caused Leo to go into a place of like, there's nothing left in the cup here, or like very upset. Queen of Cups in reverse is like somebody who's given until they literally have nothing left. They've put themselves and they've overgiven their cup, and then it gets to a point where you just have nothing left to give. And if it's not reciprocated, you just feel like, what am I doing here? Yeah, and this person's like, I've lost my absolute wish fulfillment here. And there's the King of Cups right there. So the King of Cups, this is a pair, but this person in the upright with the King of Cups is somebody who holds their emotions in. They feel the most love in the whole tarot, but they don't always express it, and they don't always say what they're feeling. They let this stuff bottle up inside, and they feel right now the energy that they're in is that they've let their wish fulfillment end in a very painful way, in a way that directly impacted you, in a way that hurt you in your heart. It was like you felt like you had been stabbed in the heart, like you had been betrayed by this person because they chose to believe what these other people had to say over you, right? Because they weren't giving to you. They weren't giving you this. They weren't giving you what you knew that they were. They weren't being trustworthy. They weren't being stable. They weren't being loyal and practical and giving towards you. And you're like, why? Because I know that's the person that you are. Why would you do this? You know? So they're having this really big, like, spiritual awakening about this now. And this had to end for this to get to this point. How do they see you right now? For Leo. How do they see you right now, Leo? Okay, they see you as the lovers. They see you as, there's you. Okay. So they see you as completely gorgeous and beautiful. This is a very intense, intimate thoughts relationship as well, that the dynamic between the two of you is just insatiable. You can't get enough of each other. It could just be within your minds, though, within your energetic connection. But this is like nothing that they've ever experienced before. This is like in the way that your energies lock in together is just beyond compare. So strong Gemini energy with the lovers. And again, we have another major arcana here. What don't you see? What don't you see right now, Leo? We have the Queen of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords, and Two of Swords. What you don't see is that there's somebody still in their energy right now, deceptively twisting the reality in a way that is trying to block this person from being able to see what this really is, from stopping them from being able to bring this love offer into you. It's like they're slowing them down somehow, some way that could be practical. This could have to do with work. It could have to do with finances. Anything that you would invest in. It could be other situations, other people, other investments. Yep. It's holding this person back. It's covering their heart chakra. This person is being directly blocked in a very strategic, underhanded way. This could be a feminine energy, but this could just be someone who exhibits the traits of the Queen of Swords in reverse, which to me is disturbing energy. It's someone who is very controlling. This could be someone who operates control by fear, by this person being afraid of what this other person's reaction is going to be if they were to tell them. This could be like a mother-in-law, a sister. Yeah, and there go my dogs. Okay, so my dogs just went absolutely crazy, and for me, that is, if you watch any of my videos, that is karmic energy interference, and they went really crazy. They went nuts. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that your person that you're thinking about, that whatever this person's opinion is, and I keep having to clear my throat, is very forceful, is very demanding, is very threatening. And it's still happening right now. And this is like literally what don't you see is this deception. So let's get a card for that. This may not resonate for everyone, but what is this about? What is this third party? What's going on with this? Okay. It's saying I'm going to create a tower moment with them when I leave. I'm just going to take just this one. So they know that when this happens, it's going to create a tower moment because this person is going to absolutely lose their mind on them. So everything is going to dismantle, everything is going to crumble, everything that they have created with this person in their life. And like I was seeing that Seven of Pentacles card, that investment, it's going to come to a very, it feels very, very scary. What does it say on the bottom? They are not the person I once thought they were. I feel tricked. You guys, you cannot make this up. They feel tricked. So this person was deceptive in who they thought that they were. So I don't know if you can hear that, but I had to put my dogs outside because they were losing it. They were going nuts. There's something that they saw outside that they cannot start barking at. And it's like this mask has been dropped with this other person, and your person is seeing it. And look at this person's face. They just look, it kind of speaks for itself. Look, I can't even hold on to it. This is what they're dealing with. It's over the top. It's really over the top. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is coming in next for this situation, Leo? What is coming in next for this situation? Look, I got the Sun on the split and the Chariot. So there you are again. So the Sphinx is in the after tarot here in this card, which is Cancer, by the way. It's all about standing. I'm hearing standing up. And look, the Strength card is coming out here. Standing up to this person, making a choice, choosing a direction, being strong in their decision making. And look, oh my goodness, the freaking Tower. The Tower's coming in, you guys. The Tower is coming in. Wow. They're bringing the Tower in. They are going to create this Tower. They're choosing to do that. Judgment reversed. And the Fool. They're bringing in this Tower because they know that this is not moving forward in any way that's positive. Somebody made the wrong decision and they feel extremely foolish for this. So now they have to right the wrongs here. Remember, we saw justice reversed. Something that wasn't right because of a poor decision that has been made in the past, because judgment is usually past energy here. They leaped without thinking, and now they have to make up for it. And see, this dog here is reminding me of my dog outside that's barking. This person, they almost lost everything. They might be losing a lot in this situation, but it's almost looking to me right now like this dog is like going to attack this hand. The one thing that this person has left, they want to be with you. They want to be able to move forward with this action here of stopping and smelling the roses, right? But they have almost lost everything. Look, their bag is falling. They've fallen off the edge here, and it's like, this is going to go down really epically. Okay. So let's get a couple message cards for what else this person wants to say to you. What else for this person? Oh my gosh. Everyone stops to stare at you. I feel so insecure. Yeah, I mean, like, this person has done an absolute number on this person's self-esteem. It's just scary. One day, so something is happening within one day of this reading, and we had seen the Sun multiple times. To me, that timing is one day. I'm doing shadow work on myself right now. Yeah, that's the requirement here. It is. They have to deal with themselves, because it's not just about dealing with the situation in itself that is this Tower. They have to make a choice in love regarding you. You both have to choose each other. But this is not just about dealing with this karmic situation, because we don't fully deal with these situations just by breaking up or breaking away from these situations. Part of the learning and being able to move on is about addressing what is within ourselves, what is within our own shadows that cause us to make the decisions that we make, so that we don't continue to make these same decisions over and over again in our lives and have these repeat cycles all the time. Because you can't start fresh new with somebody until you have dealt with these issues too. What stopped them in the past could have been their own insecurities. And so they chose something that ended up just blowing their entire life apart. So if you don't address that, then you're never going to be able to start fresh. So this person is going through it right now. They're realizing what's going on. They're realizing this other situation was not what they thought it was. They feel tricked by it. And they're going to have to deal with this very messy cycle closure and kind of address their own issues before they come back to you. But they are working on it. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Like, share, and subscribe, please. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks, Leo. Bye.